Hey guys, and welcome back to Plasmatic Productions. My name is Plasmatic, and I'm an actor. So, even though I'm sick right now, I'm going to put on my happy face, and the show must go on. That was a bit cringy, but we'll move past it. Hey, and today we're going to be doing something a little different from normal. I don't know if you guys know, but I am a huge superhero Batman fan and all that. So, one of my favorite game series of all time is the Batman Arkham series. And today we are going to be taking a look at the boss battles on the tiermaker.com website. Yeah. Ads will pop up occasionally. I will not always know how to get rid of them, but let's get started. There are a lot of things to rank on here, but to kick things off, let's just say that there are a lot of things on here that aren't really what you'd consider boss battles. Sorry, radiator is going to go off a couple times, so nothing I can really do about that. And there is one thing on this list that I've not played, and that is Cold Heart from Arkham Origins, because I can't get it on Xbox One. You have to have an Xbox 360 or do the PC thing or something. But yeah, I won't be able to. Or Initiation, that's the other one. So let me just find those. I'll find those when I get to them, and I'll put them in the NA category. The person who made this tier list has a lot of categories, and I'm going to be ranking these based off of a combination of how much fun I actually have playing them, how the side mission that's part of it will end up having some impact whether I like it or not. There's a bias here, and remember, these are my opinions. These most certainly will likely not always be yours, and remember that, and don't be a dick. So let's get started with this is a fun one to get started with, isn't it? We've got Titan Joker from Arkham Asylum. It's a great game, and this is the final boss of the game, but this is not a very good fight at all, and I'm actually going to put it in bad. I'm playing Arkham Asylum again right now on the hard difficulty, and with the very little time that I have playing it, because schoolwork has really been getting to me. But I have it with the brightness all the way down, and even so, on the difficulty, the boss battle isn't very hard. I mean, I died to it the first time I played it, but that was a long time ago. I mean, yeah, but no, it killed me. But just the once, because he just swings a couple times stupidly fast, and he looks weird. Looks really weird. Just, I don't know if I can zoom in on that, but he looks real weird in there. So yeah, it's not a good fight. He just poses for the camera, then sends in his thugs, and yeah. Next we have, I'm gonna move through these. I'll try to move through these faster, I swear. Next we have the first Zaz and Radiator again, sorry. Next, we have the first Zaz encounter, which is you just glide kick him once, and then you do a ground takedown, and that's it. You just gotta sneak up behind him, and given that it's really an introduction to stealth, I'm gonna put it at fine, because a lot of these things that aren't really boss fights but are good encounters, I'm gonna put just in fine, unless there's something really bad or really good about them. But yeah, Zaz will go right there. The Prototype Titan. It's the first boss fight. Sort of, it's the first thing you encounter, and this is the first real thing you could consider a boss, even though there's no way to beat it other than just waiting for the time to go out. So again, this is just going to go in fine, just because it's good for what it is. There's nothing wrong with it. It's there. Alright, this is, I think, grouping all of the Scarecrow encounters from Arkham Asylum into one. And Scarecrow in that game, if you look at him from about this high, he looks amazing. The rest of that, he's a shirtless dude who's very, very skinny, but yet is ripped. And is wearing a loincloth. It's a little weird. But up from here up, it's super creepy. He's got the mask, the long fingers with the syringes in them. Fortunately, that's mostly what you see of him in these encounters. And that's a bit of a tangent. That'll go in another video about character designs. But those missions were so good. Though it might move a little bit up or down depending on what we see later, but they're just so unique in how it always tricks the player. The first time you encounter it, you walk into a morgue, and especially if you have headphones on, it just starts whispering, "Get out of here, get out of here!" And then you turn around, you're in the same room, and then body bags, Scarecrow jumps out, and the second one you get the origin, and the third one it tricks the player into thinking that you've crashed the game, and there's nothing else like that, so that has to go up there. Next, we have Bane. Bane. I don't like the portrayal of Bane in the Rocksteady trilogy of Arkham games. But this boss battle was an introduction to the Titans. Do I put it with these guys? Or do I put it up with pretty good? Okay, gotta not take so much time with these. I'm gonna put it in pretty good because no, it's gonna go in fine. It's just there's nothing unique to it, especially with the later Titan boss fights and everything. And the second Zaz is gonna go here too, just because it's also not really a boss fight. It's an introduction to corner cover basically. Okay, moving along. I gotta move faster here. I've been doing this for 7 minutes already, and I've gotten through 1, 2, 3, 4, only 6. Actually, that's not bad. It's not bad. There's like 50 of... Why are there 50 of these on? I might have to do this a multi-part series. That'd be smarter, wouldn't it? Alright. Next, we have Harley Quinn. And, again, not a boss fight, really. It's mostly with the thugs on the shock floors, and that's really good, but again, it's going to go in fine. The Double Trouble Titans. These are good because it's fun to slap each other around when you're on the Titans and you're riding them, and they might move further down later, but for now they're going to stay there. Alright, next. Killer Croc. Oh boy. Oh, battery. Sorry. Yeah, this was scary. This was really scary. This scared me the first time I played through the game, and even though I knew it was coming, because for a while there I didn't play on anything, and so I wanted to see what's going on, and I watched walkthroughs and all that. But this is just so good. There's not much of a combat aspect to it, but it's mostly just the fear that you get walking into those tunnels. The atmosphere of Asylum is just what makes it so great. The Sewer Titan. Yeah, this is fine. There's nothing else to it. It's just one Titan, a couple thugs, whatever. Poison Ivy, on the other hand. That's a tougher one. Because I see videos like this a lot, and Poison Ivy is generally towards the top or the bottom of bosses from Asylum. Either people loved it or people hated it. I thought it was just fine. It's fun, but is it worse than the double... Yeah, this is going to go pretty good with the Double Trouble because, yes, while the fight is too long, it's dragged on for a second section that it doesn't really have to, and apparently it was going to be 3 sections back in development. It combines your dodging abilities with your combat, and inevitably it's the whole fantastical thing of this giant plant, and it does feel very Poison Ivy. Does it feel Batman? Not so much, but definitely feels very Poison Ivy. So it gets props for that. Next is the Guard Titans, the second to last bosses. These have to go on the same level as... I'm not doing these in order just to help me. Actually, let me just sort these just so it's easier for me to look at. It's on the same level as the Double Trouble Titans. It's basically the same thing with extra thugs, so it's a bit harder. But other than that, it's good, it's fun, and that's about all there is to it. Alright, I think that's all the Arkham Asylum ones done, and it's only been 11 minutes. And do people ever watch a YouTube video that's 11 minutes? Not unless you're Mr. Beast. So, let's keep it here, actually. I'll cut it here. That was Asylum. And let me know what you guys think. I'm going to film the rest now anyway, no matter what you guys say. But I do like hearing your feedback, and lets me know if you want to see more like this series in the future. I'll probably do them anyway, because I just like doing what's fun. But yeah, leave a like, comment, and, of course, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.